What's going on, guys? I just wanted to do a quick update here on the tank, show you how everything's going. It's now day 24 in this 60-gallon build process. A lot of new stuff since the previous day 3 video. Not really a whole lot of good stuff, I should say. I mean, like a bunch of just, cheap, easy to keep refugium stock I put in here while going through, pretty much what little cycle I had. But I can pretty much go ahead and get into it here for you just to show you what I've got going on so far. Sorry, the camera's so shaky here, I don't have a tripod right now. Down here, a little frag of pom-pom Xenia. Doing pretty good. Up here, big chunk of long-tentacled pulsing Xenia. And that I actually bought a big piece from a guy on the local forum here in town. And for 20 bucks when I got to his house, the thing was like the size of a beach ball. I mean, if you look at the Danny's Reef Take contest entry video, you'll see that big, huge piece of this pulsing Xenia I had here. Way too much for the tank. I just pretty much fragged out what I wanted and gave the rest to a buddy. So, up here, little piece of green star polyp. Aquascape changed just a little bit since that last update. Over here, more of the pom-pom Xenia, and I really like the pom-pom Xenia, the wider of the two. Hopefully that, I mean, it's already grown quick, so I know it'll spread rapidly. But I do kind of want it to be overgrown in this tank compared to the pinker long-tentacled Xenia. That I'll kind of keep cutting down and keep in check where I want it at. Over here, a piece of orange moneycap or orange reddish moneycap here, doing great. You can see all the polyp extension on that, and that's just little particles of sand. It's not any bleached out or dead spots on that, but it's doing really well. It's actually starting to grow quite a bit since I put it in here just 2 weeks ago. Down here, more of the Xenia. That one's closed up a little bit. More pom-pom there. That's kind of when that pink one's opened out. They mix in between each other. Down here, I got these Pallies in as blue-eyed girls when I ordered them, but really not a whole lot of blue in these, but they still are really cool. Go ahead and see if we can get a close-up of those. Kind of a tealish greenish blue rainbow effect on them. 2 big polyps, and then there's a couple little small ones there on the sides. Super shaky, guys, sorry about that. Over here, this frag of red acans, 5 huge heads on that. So far, my favorite piece in the tank, but the feeder tentacles pretty much out all day on these guys. Up here, and this was the first thing I added to the tank, was this red war coral, and it's doing great. It was a fresh cut when I got it, just a fresh frag, but on the side here, it's already starting to encrust and spread out over the side, so it's growing super quick. I went to move it the other day and it was actually stuck on this rock, so it's already encrusting really well. Another big piece of green star polyp, and there's a little greenish blue mushroom up there. You can't really see the colors due to it being right there in the shadow and just the angle here. As for livestock fish, I ordered 2 black wideband saddlebacks from my LFS. They get them from Aura. Only one came in with the order. The other one that came in was one of the brown ones. I didn't want that. I specifically ordered the black. So I'll have another one of these guys. I do have the credit to pick it up. Once it comes in, it'll be when they place their next order. But he is vicious. I mean, I'll have to put him down in the sump or in one of those little breeder nets for a couple of days while I introduce the other one to the tank. I mean, because he's already dominant. But that's the black wideband saddleback. I'll have 2 of those guys, and I really love that fish. He's super cool, great personality, and still that same blue damsel. Up here, kind of a DIY rack I built. Got that idea off of a local reefer. It's just black 1/4-inch PVC. You can't really see it, but it goes all the way down and it's buried in the sand right there. And a piece of acrylic. But it's mainly just pieces of, I mean, that's a piece of purple cap up there, doing really good. Polyps all extended on it. The rest of this is pieces off of that red cap that I just broke off. And that's actually a piece of Hollywood Stunner. It was browned out when I got it. Still super brown. I've had it for a couple of days. I know that they like lower light, but I really don't think he's going to make it anyway, so I just put it up there rather than having a bunch of little chunks down in the sand bed. But yeah, guys, I mean, that is pretty much it. Just wanted to give you a run through here of the tank. I know I said I'd be doing updates every week, but I mean, you really didn't miss a whole lot. I had a little small diatom bloom. It just went away by itself. I don't have any cleaner crew in here yet. So next step, just to get that other black saddleback, I'll have that here next week. Cleanup crew, and we'll just start with adding some corals. But it's doing great here so far. And thank you for the new subscribers that I've got here within the last few weeks, and you know, thanks for the old ones for still sticking around with me. Promise to make more updates to come. I'll actually be doing a review on my skimmer here before too long. It'll probably be my next video. But you guys stay tuned for that stuff, and peace out.